I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 4, Episode 4 review. Show starts off, Susie, she fires herself over to Jen's house like, girl, guess what? This girl I know, one of my friends, my publisher, somebody told me that Kitty tried to come into her club to shoot her music videos. And when they told her it's going to be $1,000 an hour, her manager's like, well, can we do it for $50? Because they got a busload of people coming, a Greyhound bus full of people coming from Detroit. And when they heard about how much the drinks was going to cost, it's like, well, can't we just use Kool-Aid? So I was like, Susie, did you really, really have to go over there and tell that to Jen? You sliding into your old ways again. Pretty soon you're gonna be banished again. So her and Jen was talking, just like Jen was like, "Oh my gosh, who does that? This is New York City." So I guess Kenya finds a place to shoot her music videos. I can't remember what the name was called, but I don't know if the people in the background were a part of the video or they just happened to be there eating at the time when they were shooting the video. I don't know. The video, I don't know what to say about it. It was like her dance, and then it was black and white, and she had on some like leopard face and body. It was weird to me, but she got her video done, and she was happy about it. So hey, then she's doing her lip gloss line, and it's been online. So now she wants to get into a store. So she's having like a little launch party at the store, and the only people who show up are Susie and Kenya. And Susie's like, "Why where everybody else at?" She's like, the important people are the ones who came. She's like, "Oh my goodness, Terry didn't come." And she's like, "Come." She's like, "No." So meanwhile, Tammy and Evelyn, I guess the launch is like the next day, and Evelyn, Tammy's like, "Evelyn, you didn't go to the launch party?" She's like, "No." She's like, "You go, Tammy?" She's like, "Oh, well, I wasn't invited, so I didn't go." So basically, she didn't want me there, so I didn't go. Simple as that. Which I thought it was weird because I thought Tammy and Jen were kind of becoming cool with each other, so I don't know. Let me, Keisha, okay. I got my notes down here, so that's why I keep looking down. Keisha, she talks to everyone about Tammy, like, Tammy came to her. She's like, I didn't like the way Tammy came to me, and she's asking me, am I white? And I told her no, I was mixed. And she's like, well, you don't look it. And she's like, the way Tammy came to me, I just didn't appreciate it. And I, really, you gonna go run to Evelyn about this? You couldn't have went to Royce or maybe Susie, or maybe not Susie, because Susie would have told everybody. But Royce, when she went to Evelyn, knowing there was like a 98% chance it's gonna get back to Tammy, then Tammy was gonna blow up at you. But okay. And Evan let her know, you gotta take, this is how Tammy is. Tammy don't beat around the bush about anything. If she wanna know something, she's gonna ask it. Whether it makes you feel offended or uncomfortable or not, that's just the way she is. So Evelyn goes and tells Tammy, she's like, I had a conversation with Keisha, and she's like, Keisha didn't like the way you came to her. And Tammy was like, well, see, this is stuff like that I don't like. She going back and forth. She could have came to me with all that, but no, she had to go talk to you. If she had came to me, I would have been like, okay, I understand, but no, you had to go over and talk to Evelyn, not talk to me. What's up with that girl? Come on, we're supposed to be grown. I am paraphrasing it again. So I think it was Royce and Keisha. They were going to be going to Miami because Keisha wants to start her dance company in Miami. But she wants to go to her family's house in North Carolina because that's on the way. So Susie's like, I'm going to go. I got this itching feeling that the only reason Susie wants to go is so she can get down there, see how the way Keisha grew up, so she can go back and gossip to all the girls like, girl, she lived on a farm. Girl, her house was like, you won't believe how it was. So she was telling this to Jen, and Jen was like, oh my goodness, you have to call me. She's like, if I got reception, girl, I'm going to call you. I'm like, Susie, stop being so messy. What are you doing with your life that you got to go around and talking about how people live? And all that stuff. It's like, come, sis, getting on my nerves. Just zip it. Just do that. If you found out some information, you don't have to go run and tell nobody. Just keep it to yourself. So the girls, they're all out. I'm assuming this is Keisha's event. I thought they were just having drinks until I watched it again to get my notes together. And Keisha, she was like, I want, Susie said she wasn't going to have any too many drinks, but this is a special event. And I don't want Susie to get drunk and belligerent like she did at Royce's event. Now, I kind of understood her there, but then she was like, telling the girls how they were such, she's like, I'm having a good time with y'all, all Debbie Downers. And Tam was like, I didn't like the way she tried to chastise us like we was kids. And yes, Susie did get drunk belligerent last time, but that's Susie. I guess you gotta say that's how she is. That's how she rolls. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying that's just how she is. So they all offended like we were having a good time till you come over here talking about some we Debbie Downers. This was an event. This wasn't no get up and dance and get drunk and all that kind of event. It was, to sit around, listen to what people were talking about. Have a drink or two, maybe. Not, woo, yeah, woo, none of that. So, I'm assuming this is the next day after Tammy, she just, all this pent up anger just got her. So, she confronts Keisha about, going to Evelyn with her issues with her instead of coming to her. She's like, if you hadn't come to me today and been like, hey, Tammy, I did not like the way you came to me and asked me was I white and then told me I didn't look like I was mixed. That made I didn't that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like it. I felt that was rude. And Tammy, she's like, I would have been like, okay, girl, I'm sorry, that's cool, we cool. But since you went to somebody else, that makes you look sneaky. Had to come to me, we've been cool. But since you going off and talking to other people about me, you don't do that. If you have something to say about me, or you want to know about me, or I said something about you, you come to me. Don't go running to other people. I'd like for you to just tell me straight out, tell me you was wrong and rude. And she would have accepted it. But no, you had to go off and tell Evelyn. And so this is another thing that came up. When we was at that dinner last night, that was all the way wrong the way you came to us. We grown women. We know how to, carry ourselves. We ain't always acting a fool out in public. Sure, we had those rare moments, but that's not every time. We know how to act. We know how to conduct business and act like women. But you act like we were children. Don't do that. I may be paraphrasing. So she got to calling her the B word, and she's like, "Don't call me that." And she's like, "B, B, B." I guess Tammy's just like, girl, bye. We can't be cool no more. So that was basically just an episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a video response or a comment. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.